This is in fact Vlogging It Up, episode 7, the vlog that takes place all in one room or your money back. If you actually did pay for this in any way, you should get your money back. Yes, I'm back. I did take a little break there for a couple days. I actually had a lot of stuff to be doing. You actually thought I was going to use a step-by-step joke again. Amateurs. I'm sorry I couldn't make a video Tuesday, but I had a psych midterm and a film midterm to be studying for, which I rocked, so what can I say? And as you'll notice, no mustache. Yeah, there's no way I could leave that on my face. I didn't actually think that would look good, just so you know. I'm sorry if you actually liked it, but I had to shave it. I feel like things kind of would have been like thrown at me if I went outside, like garbage and stuff. But it's almost back again, so yeah, if you really want, I'll bring it back. So like I said earlier on, I was studying for some midterms this week. And I know that a lot of you have to study for upcoming tests and midterms and things like that. So I thought I'd help you out by bringing you some tips for studying, thanks to YouTube and the interweb. Copyright 2005. It's time for another news segment called Colin's Tips and Guidelines for Living Your Life. This week we're talking about studying for those pesky midterms and tests. Tip number 1. Don't sleep. Sleep is a useless and unimpressive skill. Why lay there motionless for hours when you could stay up all night studying for that exam? Extra hours for cramming. Tip number 2. Don't eat. Food is full of fatty things like nutrients and vitamins that will ultimately slow you down and clog your arteries right before the test. Huh? Fat ass. It was proven by a psychologist that you don't need food, and that an empty stomach is the best stomach. God, I'm so hungry. No, you're not. You're right. Tip number 3. When you can't figure out a concept or question, get really angry. Anger is a great emotion that has gotten the world very far. Without anger, we'd have no Holocaust, and with no Holocaust, we'd have no Schindler's List. And that movie kicked ass. So when you're feeling angry, try getting up and destroying something near you, preferably something that's important to you for the full effect. Destruction is a great way to release anger so it doesn't build up inside you and you end up exploding, like Michael Moore. Tip number 4. Buy a Snuggie. That one's self-explanatory. Tip number 5. Run, don't walk. Running to your exam can be a great time saver, which allows for more time for studying. If you have a pair of scissors or another sharp object, I recommend carrying those face up as you run so people know that you're serious and will move out of your way. Get out of the f***ing way! Man, he was going fast. Happy scissoring. Number 6. Don't ask for help. Asking for help from anyone is a sign of weakness and you will be looked down upon. And it probably means you were doing something drastically wrong in the first place. Hey, do you think you could Fag! Only the strong survive, and your teachers and professors know this. Tip number 7. Have fun. Having fun is the most important aspect of anything you do in life. This just isn't fun. If you find that your studying isn't fun anymore, just stop and find something else that is. Now this is fun, because stress is a life ruiner and could take you from Knight Rider to this. And no one likes a has-been. Oh, David Hasselhoff. Follow my quick tips, and you'll be saying, I got a good grade on my test. I haven't eaten or slept in 6 to 12 days. Those have been some tips for studying. That's going to do it for me on this episode of Vlogging It Up. Be sure to subscribe, leave your comments and questions below, and have a nice day. Hey ho!